For thousands of years, a shadowy sisterhood has quietly steered the fate of the galaxy, shaping empires, influencing religion, and perfecting the human genome. The Bene Gesserit are one of the most mysterious and calculating forces in Frank Herbert's Dune universe. Their methods are subtle but monumental, their goals ambitious yet secretive. Imagine a group that sees humanity's survival as a chess game played across centuries. They position themselves as both the queen and the player, manipulating politics, religion, and even genetics to ensure their vision of the future. But what price does the galaxy pay for their control? And more importantly, is it worth it? Today, we're peeling back the layers of the Bene Gesserit. We'll explore their origins, their philosophy and training, their methods of manipulation, and the legacy of their influence. By the end, you'll see why they are both revered and feared, and why their story is far from black and white. The Bene Gesserit's story begins in the chaotic aftermath of the Butlerian Jihad, a galaxy-wide war that eradicated thinking machines and banned artificial intelligence. In this new era, humanity's survival hinged on its ability to master itself without relying on technology. Enter the Bene Gesserit, a sisterhood determined to cultivate humanity's potential through discipline, manipulation, and vision. Their roots trace back to the sorceresses of Rossack, a group of mystics who practiced early forms of mental and physical control. The Bene Gesserit took these foundations and refined them, creating a system of training that would grant their members near superhuman abilities. The introduction of the spice agony, a dangerous ritual where participants consume the psychoactive spice melange, became a turning point. Those who survived gained access to other memory, the collective experiences of their female ancestors. This ability turned them into living archives of history and knowledge, enabling them to make decisions with unparalleled foresight. As their influence grew, the sisterhood developed tools to expand their reach. The Missionaria Protectiva spread religious myths across the galaxy, planting seeds of control in countless cultures. Meanwhile, their genetic breeding programs began to take shape, laying the groundwork for their most ambitious goal, the creation of the Kwisatz Haderach. At the heart of the Bene Gesserit lies a philosophy of control over the body, the mind, and the future. Their mantra, "My mind controls my reality," is more than a guiding principle. It's a way of life. To achieve this, their training is as rigorous as it is transformative. Physical mastery begins with the Prana Bindu regimen, which grants sisters total control over their bodies. They can regulate their heartbeat, endure extreme pain, neutralize poisons, and even influence the gender of their offspring at conception. But the physical is just the surface. Mental training is equally demanding. Through Jnana disciplines, sisters sharpen their reasoning, enhance their observational skills, and perfect their use of language as a weapon. The litany against fear is their psychological anchor, a mantra recited to banish terror and maintain focus in life-threatening situations. Perhaps their most remarkable mental feat is simulflow, the ability to process multiple streams of thought simultaneously. Imagine debating a rival while analyzing their body language and planning your next 5 moves, all at the same time. This combination of physical and mental mastery makes the Bene Gesserit unmatched in both combat and negotiation. The Bene Gesserit's power is most evident in their manipulation of politics and genetics. Through their breeding program, they aim to engineer the perfect human being, the Kwisatz Haderach, a male capable of seeing both the future and the past with unprecedented clarity. This effort spans generations, with arranged pairings carefully designed to strengthen desirable traits. One of their most infamous tactics involves imprinters, women trained to form unbreakable emotional and sexual bonds with powerful men, subtly guiding their decisions. Lady Jessica, a key figure in the sisterhood, exemplifies both the potential and the pitfalls of this approach. Her decision to defy orders and bear a son instead of a daughter disrupted centuries of planning, but it also led to the creation of Paul Atreides, the Kwisatz Haderach himself. Beyond genetics, the Missionaria Protectiva spreads cultural myths that the sisterhood can exploit. On Arrakis, these myths painted Paul as the prophesied Lisan al-Gaib, ensuring the Fremen would rally to his cause. This blending of genetic engineering and religious manipulation is a hallmark of the Bene Gesserit strategy, control through belief and biology. The Bene Gesserit's abilities often seem supernatural, but they are the result of disciplined training and the spice melange. Their physical mastery allows them to survive harsh environments, excel in combat, and manipulate their own biology. However, it's their psychological tools that truly set them apart. The voice is perhaps their most famous weapon. By modulating their tone, a sister can command obedience, bending even the strongest wills to her desires. This power, combined with their acute observational skills, makes them master manipulators. A single glance can reveal a person's hidden motives, weaknesses, and fears. Other memory is another defining trait, granting them access to the collective experiences of their female ancestors. However, this power comes with limitations. Male memories remain inaccessible to most sisters, a barrier that drives their quest to create the Kwisatz Haderach. Additionally, their use of spice enhances their lifespan and sharpens their senses, but it also binds them to its addictive properties. The sisterhood operates with a strict hierarchy, each role meticulously designed to serve their greater purpose. At the top is the Reverend Mother Superior, who oversees the organization's long-term vision. Beneath her are Reverend Mothers, women who have undergone the spice agony and act as leaders, advisors, and truthsayers. Proctor Superiors manage training, while initiates and acolytes undergo rigorous preparation to join the ranks. The sisterhood also includes geneticists, spies, theologians, and educators, each contributing to their overarching mission. This hierarchical structure ensures that every sister, regardless of rank, serves as both a specialist and a cog in a larger machine. Despite their extraordinary foresight, the Bene Gesserit are not immune to failure. Paul Atreides, their intended Kwisatz Haderach, became a force they couldn't control, turning their carefully laid plans against them. His rise as the Emperor destabilized the galaxy and forced the Sisterhood to adapt. Their challenges didn't end there. The rise of Leto II, Paul's son, reshaped the galaxy during his reign as the God Emperor. Later, the honored Maîtres, a violent offshoot of the Sisterhood, emerged during the scattering. The ensuing conflict tested the Bene Gesserit's adaptability and forced a unification under Marbella, blending the two factions into a new order. Through these trials, the Sisterhood has maintained its influence, but their legacy is one of both triumph and caution. Their ambition and overconfidence often blinded them to the unintended consequences of their actions. The Bene Gesserit's manipulation of politics, religion, and genetics reflects an unmatched ambition for control. They are visionaries and tyrants, saviors and oppressors, wielding power in ways that raise profound ethical questions. Are they the ultimate guardians of humanity, ensuring its survival through calculated control? Or are they a cautionary tale of what happens when power becomes an end in itself? Perhaps the truth lies somewhere in between. Thank you for joining this deep dive into the Bene Gesserit. If you enjoyed exploring their secrets and influence, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. What other aspects of the Dune universe would you like to see covered? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned for more explorations of this fascinating galaxy and beyond.